Hey everybody, welcome back. You know, my last video you watched me install a spoiler, a chin spoiler made from some spare car parts that I had purchased, and it came out looking pretty good. You know, I got to looking at the car and I was looking at the front fascia of the car and I was like, you know what, I think I need to add something else. I want to add something that'll help make the front end pop, so to speak, or, you know, add that last finishing touch before some paint actually, or you know, as a final step. And I thought about it and I said, well, you know what, I think I'm going to add some fog lights. This particular car, the Protege from 99, I think, or 2000 to 2003, which is the last year model, it was very nice because the car actually comes pre-wired for the options that were available. Even the fuse is hot. It has a fog light fuse that works with the headlight relay. I've already checked the wiring. I checked it last night and I was kind of amazed. I said, you know what, this is cool because this makes installation easy. You don't have to, you know, cut your own wires. You don't have to find connectors. You know, everything is there. All you need is the fog light switch, the harness that connects the fog lights, if your car doesn't come with that, and the fog lights. That's it. Maybe some nuts and bolts to kind of fasten the fog lights into the car, and then that's it. And I'm going to show you all of that. And the pigtail that's in the car where the harness hooks up, it's kind of hidden, but I found it yesterday. I was looking for it. I said, I know it's here. According to the wiring diagram, I see it. I just don't see it in the car, but I found it. Right through here, if you take this panel loose, this fender liner, you see it hidden right there. Okay, that's your fog light harness pickup. You will need to clip in your harness right there, and then you just run the wiring down behind the bumper, and it's that simple. So let me show you what you're going to need here. Okay, so here are the parts that you're going to need. Okay, as I said before, you're going to need the harness. Now this is a genuine Mazda piece. Okay, part number is BL8 or Bravo Lima 8 Delta 51688 Bravo. That's the part number. Okay, and the piece itself, it's these two go to the fog lamps, and this is the end that clips into that pigtail that I just showed you that was dangling there. Okay, and you're going to need two fog lamps. Now these are brand new. These are not genuine Mazda parts, but the genuine Mazda lamps were not available from the local dealer, and they were a little bit more expensive than this. They're around 170 bucks a piece. I purchased these from rockauto.com, and for about $70 a piece you can get those. This harness I purchased local from the dealer. Believe it or not, I only got it for like 58 bucks. Okay, so got a deal on that. And then you'll need the switch. This is the switch that goes into the dash panel. So just a clicker switch, and it's got 2 powers and 2 grounds, and you don't really need to do anything else. Everything else, as far as the power and ground assignments, it's all done. All you need to do is plug and play. So let's take a look here. These fog lights, obviously they're going to go in this area. They're going to sit right here, and you just, you know, take these little panels out right here. You got one on the left and right. Those just snap right out, and then you just bolt them in. But I want to show you something else that I found. As far as the fog light switch, it's even pre-wired. You don't need to do any, like I said, you don't need to do any special wiring or anything like that, or, you know, kind of cut and splice your own harness. It's already pre-wired. It was hidden. I just didn't know it was there. So let me show you that. So these are your dummy switches here. You got 3 of them. It's actually hidden behind this one. So the easiest way to get that switch out of there, the dummy switch out, is to this is actually the wiring loom to it. There are 2 tabs on top and bottom of the switch. You just push both tabs and push out the dummy switch. Okay, now hidden inside this little you see the blue connector inside. That's the 4-wire connector that's going to go behind or plug into your fog light switch. So the first step is basically we're just going to take this little dummy switch. All right, you're gonna just take a pick, get it out. You're gonna release the tab, push down and push backwards. All right, and that leaves the connector. You're just gonna get these covers out, and they come out very easily. You just push up on the tabs, and they pretty much just pop right out. We got one more all the way in the top. Okay, and these are the tabs that I was referring to. You just well, I broke that one, but you just simply press down, press up on these locks, they slide right out, and you feed the harness through. Just like that. Reach through in the bottom. And put the short side in first. And then you snap in the long side. Just like that. Okay. Just like that. Okay. Feed the wire through. Like that. Short side in first. Then snap in the long side. Oh, that did. There we go. Just like that. There we go. And it's even nice because when they made this harness, they made little clips here where you can just clip this to the bumper. You get a clip every so often in the harness where you can just fasten it to the bumper. That's pretty cool. All right, and just hook up the left light. Hear the click. And just kind of feed it through here like this, and just kind of guide it through with your fingers. Like this. Reach in and grab it. There we go. To the other side, and you simply just hook it up. Hear the click, and then you can stuff it in the bumper and kind of hook up the little tabs to the bumper clip trims places. Yeah, it just fastens right there. You just plug it in. Slide the switch in, and you're done. Looking right there is the fuse panel. If you look just above the fuse panel on the ceiling of the firewall, you'll see this plug here, okay? And you'll see 4 wires coming out of it right here. This little plug here. It should be a red, and this color, according to the wiring diagram, Mazda didn't want to confuse the B with blue, black, and brown. And so on your wiring diagram, these colors are blue, but they call them lavender blue. Okay, well anyway, that's where this relay is going to go. And as you can see, you can just, it's up there with one of those little plastic things. It looks the same as the relay itself inside. Okay, and so you just take it and you plug it in. All right, so there you have it, folks. Very easy installation on this particular vehicle. I think the whole thing took less than about 30 minutes, maybe 30 minutes or so to install in this car. Very simple. Probably one of the most easiest upgrades I've ever done. Should you want to try this on whatever type of car you're driving, please consult with a wiring diagram or a professional mechanic if you don't have the mechanical ability to check your wiring diagrams and everything for you. Make sure your car is pre-wired. If not, you can always pre-wire or do some wiring yourself to kind of install some options or whatnot. Not all cars come pre-wired for this ease of setup, so you can, just plug and play. I do know for a fact certain Hyundais do not come that way. A lot of your older Honda products came pre-wired for certain options, and the Mazda Protege just happened to be one of these cars that very easy to install. So thanks for watching, and until next time, stay tuned.